Start at the top. What's first? Roof. Do we need a roof? No. But what we do need is to have it washed. Guys, for about $500, you can hire a company to go up there and wash that roof and it'll look like brand new. It looked okay to me, and I don't see any reason to replace it. But it is dirty, especially in the front. Don't ever let anybody pressure wash your roof. That's not how they do it. If they pressure wash it, you ruin your roof. All they do is put a solution on there and wash it off with a hose, and they do a good job. And it's cheap, dirt cheap. So remember that. Don't let anybody replace a roof just because it's dirty. All right, what's next?
Cover.
All right, we need every floor in this house covered, don't we? Yes. Okay, so we're looking at 1,800 square foot house. You're looking at easy $3,500 in floors, because I'm going to tile all this area we're in here. I'm going to tile the kitchen and this dining room area, and that's going to be about $5 a foot. So I put $3,500 down just for the floors.
I would refinish the wood floor.
If there's wood floors, I'd refinish them, but I'm going to pay the same price as I would to carpet it. So still, I said floors. What we do to the floors is entirely up to you. Again, here, tile is great, but it is more expensive than linoleum. I don't ever put linoleum in houses anymore. I used to put a lot of it. But today we either tile it, or we carpet it, or we finish the floors. And I'll tell you again, this tile is not so cheap, so expensive, but by the time you lay it, it's easy $5 a foot. So you'll have $3,500 in these floors. What's next?
Exterior paint.
Exterior paint. Interior and exterior paint, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the whole inside of the house got to be painted.
Yes.
Yeah. So outside trim, and the back. Easy $3,000, probably $3,500 to paint this house. Paint it up right. Remember, this is not our model. It's 50% bigger than our model. All right, next.
Central heat air.
Central heat and air, $4,000.
So what price did you assign on the paint inside?
$3,500 in and out.
That's in and
Remember,
out,
this is an
okay.
1,800 square foot house. And central heat and air, $4,000 on this house. It's bigger than my model. Next.
Kitchen.
Oh, kitchen. Okay. What are we going to do in the kitchen, ladies?
Got it?
Gentlemen, I don't want any input from you. Your input is worthless. We only talk to the ladies. Ladies buy the houses. Men just pay for them. All right, ladies. Do we want to gut it, or do we want to try to save the cabinets?
Can you refinish them?
You can refinish cabinets. You absolutely can. You can have new fronts put on them sometime. Nothing wrong with the cabinets per se. They're just a little, ugly. So it's your choice. Let's say, however, you're going to gut the kitchen. Start over. All new cabinets, underlaid sink, nice faucet. Is there a dishwasher in that kitchen?
Yes.
Okay, if there isn't, there probably should be, shouldn't there? So you're looking at $2,000 just in appliances, stainless steel appliances. And that's a pretty good sized kitchen, isn't it? That's not my 1,200 square foot model, is it? Okay, I tell you right now, you're looking at $6,000 to replace that kitchen appliances and all. And that's with granite countertops. You must tell your contractor that you know remnant granite stores exist in the city where you live. And because if you don't, they'll just go to Lowe's or wherever and pay a higher price for it. And necessary, give them the address of the remnant granite stores. You're going to save about 25% off the granite if they go there and get it instead of Lowe's, maybe more. All right, what's next?
Baths.
Bathrooms. Got two, right? Did you see the master bathroom? That's actually a pretty nice bathroom with a big old huge closet, which is a big selling point, isn't it, ladies?
Yes.
You just never have enough room to put your clothes, do you? And the bigger the closet, the better. Right? That bathroom didn't need much, and the other bathroom didn't need much. Did you look at them? They certainly don't need gutted, do they?
No.
I didn't take a hard look, but they looked to me like they just need cleaned up, spruced up, maybe a cabinet, medicine cabinet, maybe a new light. Did you look at the toilets? I didn't look at them. Do they need replaced or not?
I would.
You would? Okay, well, it's $100 a toilet. All right, bathtubs, they okay? Can they be cleaned up? Did you look? Anybody look?
Yeah, the one needs replaced, the first one,
Needs replaced because
it's rusted.
Because
Can
it's
you get that
rusted? Okay, maybe. But remember, you can have somebody come out and paint that tub with epoxy for about $350 and it's a new tub. And if you got tile around the tub and it is nasty too, they just paint the tile and the tub. And then they regrout the tile like new, like new. Then of course generally we'll put new faucets on the tubs, a new shower head and so forth. Jay likes to put that shower, what do you call it?
Drain head?
The head that has a shower over your head. I've never done that in my life, but he's sold on it. Personally, even when they're there, I never use them. But, you know, I'm not renovating this for me, am I? Because you see, if I were renovating, there'd be a wallpaper border right down that
Oh my God.
Gosh.
And what color are
I
blinds?
got wallpaper in my house, and if you don't like it, just don't come to my house.
Well, with foundation.
Well, I'm getting there. What's next?
Rotten wood.
Rotten wood.
So the bathroom was
For the bathrooms.
Bathrooms, frankly, they're miscellaneous in this case. We're gonna have a hefty miscellaneous column here, aren't we? All right. So skip the bathrooms. Rotten wood, I didn't see any. If there is, it isn't much. Next.
Upgrade on electric.
Electric. Did anybody look at the panel box?
It looks like it's new.
We need to know, is it, did you look at it?
It's new.
Someone
It's
said
new,
it looks
but what
new.
amp is
It
it?
was updated.
Amp?
What
Well,
amp?
you know what, we do have central heat and air. Somebody told me to see an air conditioner, but where's the vents? Oh, can't see it, okay. So we already got central heat and air. Does anybody know if it's savable? Did you look at the air handler? Anybody see the air handler in the house? Huh? All right, how many of you actually looked at the condenser outside? Okay, you better train yourself to do that every single time. It's a major component, isn't it?
Yep.
And here's a very simple rule. If it looks bad, it needs replaced. Looks bad to you, looks bad to your buyer. I didn't look at it. So I think he just went to take a look at it. So let's bypass that for a minute, come back. What's next? Windows. Do we need new windows?
Yes.
Do we? Anybody look at that, or you just saying that? Ain't nothing wrong with that window. How about the rest of them?
There's some broken ones.
Ain't nothing wrong with that window. Ain't nothing wrong with that window. Yeah, I don't think you need new windows. And if you need a couple of them, it's a miscellaneous, isn't it? All right, what's next?
Garage.
What about it? We need a new door, don't we? Huh? Yes. That's about $600 for that single door. Okay, I didn't even look in the garage. Is there anything in there that's needed?
It's fine to me.
Huh? That's fine. All right,
Check
next.
one car.
Foundation.
Oh, let's just skip that one. Okay, now, here's the deal on this foundation thing. I don't know what it's gonna cost to fix it, because it is bad.
Yep.
I mean, it is bad. Okay, so, we're just gonna have to pick a number. I can tell you if I'm gonna jack up one corner of the house or one end of the house, it's gonna cost about 10 grand. This thing's got problems front, back, everywhere. So, now, they can always, all they do is go under the house and pump concrete under there and fill up a column of concrete and let it dry. That's how they jack up the house. How they're gonna get to these areas, worst case, they just put a hole in the floor and jack it up. But I don't know how they're gonna do it, honestly. So we're just gonna have to throw a number at it. Then if we get our offer accepted, then we're certainly gonna get a bid on that before we close, aren't we? Okay? Now, you can see why this house is sitting here now, can't you? Okay, so if it didn't have foundation problems, we wouldn't be here. So if it didn't have foundation problems and we got them fixed, is there another reason why we shouldn't buy this house? Okay, layout's all right, good neighborhood, everything good. Foundation is the only issue. So, well, I don't know, to be honest with you. I was thinking 20, 25 grand to jack up this house. Which totally destroys our repair estimate, doesn't it? Okay, that'll teach you to look at a photograph and make a repair estimate. Okay, remember, we'll make the offer, and then when we come out and find things like this, we have the opportunity to lower the price or tell them to shove it. So it's no big deal that I didn't see this in the picture. You would think that it would be mentioned in the description, wouldn't you? You would think. I mean, come on, who's gonna, I would say, house is sinking, clearly. House needs a lot of repairs, and I would clearly state that. So, you know, herd people don't come out here and say, oh God, it's sinking. They didn't tell me that. So, did anybody look at the air conditioner?
I did.
And?
Inside's a new ream. It looks good. I don't have a light up there, but it looks like a new ream.
Okay, good. Outside?
I haven't been outside.
Outside is fine.
It's fine?
Yeah.
Good. Then let's say we don't have to do an AC. God, we just saved $4,000, guys. All right. And we just saved $8,000 for that roof. You see that roof? Thing goes everywhere. Okay, that ain't no $3,000 roof. All right, so let's add up your majors. We're going to add it up, everything
hole in the
except
back.
the foundation. What's your majors? What about plumbing? We're not replacing. It's already in the kitchen.
Is that what
No
it
plumbing
was?
to replace. No.
18,000.
18,000?
18,000.
But we haven't got a miscellaneous column on there, do we?
No, I ain't.
Oh, don't. I said everything except the foundation, didn't I? Okay. What are you going to throw in this for miscellaneous column?
30,000.
10,000. What's the hole in the backyard? What's
Yeah, the backyard. What's that?
The hole on the back.
$1,000 won't touch the miscellaneous on this house.
6,000?
Like, look at your miscellaneous sheet and see if you think $1,000 will cover it. Think about it. Oh, by the way, I'll use interior 6-panel doors. 6-panel doors. $50 each just for the 6-panel doors. We're going to put some fans in the house. We're going to put some lights in the house. We're going to put a mailbox out front and wooden letters out front. We're going to shutters out front, whatever it needs. Landscaping, all part of your miscellaneous, guys. Fill in that hole back there, part of your miscellaneous. And all the other little stuff you see. By the way, that back porch back there, I think I'd rip that sucker right off there. I'd rip it out of there, concrete and all. It's cheaper than trying to fix it. It's sinking. And probably pour a pad out there, maybe even put a canopy over it, or maybe not.
What about the driveway?
All that's, I didn't look at the driveway actually.
It doesn't look good.
Okay, well, you think it's cracked up enough to be replaced? Huh? Well, I'd have to go outside and look. But right now, I mean, you easily got a $6,000 miscellaneous on this house.
I would have rounded up to 10.
Yeah, but if you're not careful now, you're going to estimate yourself right out of business here. Again, do we get to verify our repair costs before we close?
Yes.
All right. And most contracts today will even give you 10 days to look at that, to do your due diligence before your deposit even goes hard. It is unlikely your due diligence will be done during that period of time when you need an estimate as extensive as this one. So you're going to risk $1,000. Get over it. So you either do it or you don't do it. However, do we have a license to steal this house? What moron is going to buy this house? If the price is right. All right, so where are we at on repairs plus miscellaneous without foundation?
24.
26.
18 plus 6 is 24, isn't it?
Yep.
Did I miss anything? We call it 25, huh?
25.
So we got 25 plus 25, don't we?
Yeah.
So we got $50,000 to renovate this house, which ain't too far off from the 35 I started with, is it? All right. Now, what if I'm wrong? Guarantee you I'm wrong. What if it costs more? Well, I don't know. Let's see. If we have a $50,000 repair cost, which we do, what now, by the way, is our R still 150? Oh man, easily 150 with this house. This is probably the biggest house in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Okay? 150 times 70 is 105, minus 50 is what? Huh? 55. Okay? They're asking 59. All right, I'm not going to offer them 59. I'm going to offer them.
45?
Yeah. Yeah, well, would you be happy with 40?
40.
Yes.
Would you?
I come in at 35.
So you would be okay with being in this $150,000 house for 90 grand? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, well, what if you're into it for 100?
That's fine.
Do we need to find a big bus to get in front of, or will that be okay?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. And as you're renovating this thing, can you find opportunities to actually save money over and above the cost that I just stated? All right, now here's the biggie. If I renovate this house and I can prove that the ARV is 150, I'm going to put it on the market for at least 159.9, and I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. Now, let's say I'm working this neighborhood. Guess what my comp is for the next house? Yeah, this one, 159.9. I create my own comps. I drive up my own prices in the neighborhoods where I continue to work, instead of being a slave to what everybody else thinks. Because if you listen to the other people, you can't do 150, you got to lower that down to 139.9 if you want to sell it. Yeah, go away. So what I do is I absorb all of that, I sell it for 160, and I send them a copy of the HUD 1. Just to piss them off. It's a man thing. Okay, any questions? So what are we going to offer?
40?
40. And if you don't want this house for, where's my masters? If you don't want this house for 40, don't worry about it. I'll buy it for 40. I'll get my crew here to get the renovation work done, and then of course who's going to sell this thing when we're finished? The crew. So
That's you, Summer.
See, I can renovate this house from Jacksonville.
You're the
I'm not
crew.
coming back to it anyway. What do I care? I wouldn't come back to it if it were in Jacksonville. All right, let's get on the bus.